So I made a live stream about this video, but I also have to do an actual video because sometimes y'all don't catch the live streams and some people don't know where to find my live streams on my channel, right? So resident LeBron James hater Michelle Beadle, she used to be on ESPN with Marcellus Wiley and Max Kellerman on these shows called like Numbers Don't Lie, etc., right? But she can't stand LeBron James. After Bronny James made his NBA debut with his father on the court, Michelle Beadle had this quote to say. She said, "If this isn't manufactured, then I don't know what the word manufactured means. But again, I am not impressed. And I thought this was so ridiculous," right? Michelle Beadle scoffs at the nepotism of Bronny James, right? Of LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny James. She scoffs at this nepotism. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I am not impressed. See, it's funny that she says this, right? Because Michelle Beadle was on ESPN and all of that. Do y'all know how she got her start? Like as a journalist and all of that? Do you know? So I'm going to tell y'all this. Michelle Beadle is a woman that dropped out of college in Texas, right? She's a college dropout, right? Then she spent 3 years waiting tables at restaurants, working all these random odd jobs until her rich daddy got on the phone and say, "Listen, whatever we got to do, we're going to give my baby girl an internship with the San Antonio Spurs. I'm tired of her walking around here. She dealing with dudes that smell like platinum beers and Budweiser and Heineken and Miller Genuine Draft all day long. I'm tired of her dealing with dudes that come into the bars draped in Confederate flags. We got to give my baby girl a job. She want to be something bright. I know she didn't finish college. I know she ain't got the goddamn credentials, but please let her get this job." And so she got an internship that she was not even qualified for. She didn't even meet the qualifications for. But she got the internship because her rich daddy put her in place to get the job. Okay? And then she got the internship, and then she worked from there, right? But my point is, without a call from her rich daddy, she don't get this internship. She's not qualified for it either. Without a call from her rich daddy, she don't even get an internship. Now, me and y'all watching, we don't got no rich daddy we can call to say, "Hey, I want a job over here. I want an internship. Can you get me in the door?" No. You just got to apply and just wait for your chance and hope for the best and wish and pray. A lot of other applicants for the San Antonio Spurs internship didn't have a rich daddy, right? But she had one. And so she got a leg up to get in the door when she didn't even meet the qualifications. You see what I'm saying? You remember when in previous videos when I talked about this topic, about Bronny James playing in the NBA, I told y'all, white folks use nepotism all the time, and they don't give a rat's ass whether you know about it. They don't care if their kid's qualified. They don't give a damn if you get mad about it. They don't care how you feel. They could care less about your feelings. They don't care about if their kid's gonna get talked about because they didn't earn it the right way, because they didn't earn it the honest way, right? They use nepotism all the time, and they use it so much they be forgetting that they used this shit in the first place. She out here speaking against nepotism when she is a product of it. You see what I'm saying? They use it so much, they be forgetting that they use it. She out here forgetting she is a product of something that she's out here speaking against. Baby girl, you don't get in this position if your rich daddy don't pull them strings for you to get that job. And this is not something I'm making up. Y'all can look this information up on Michelle Beadle. Michelle Beadle, again, her rich daddy pulled them strings for her to get that job. She left school, dropped out of school. Her rich daddy say, "Let me go ahead and go do this for my baby girl, because I'm tired of her dealing with them dudes that smell like Miller Lite." I don't drink beer. I'm just naming random beer. So if that's not the popular beer right now, I don't know. Blue Moon, whatever, right? I don't drink. But anyway, yeah. So for her to come out here and say, "This is so ridiculous," baby girl, it was so ridiculous for your daddy to have to make that phone call for you to get an internship that you should have just worked hard and wished and prayed and earned it the right way. You should have earned it the right way. You should have earned it the right way. Because I know some of y'all going to get on here, "Man, it's not the same. She got an internship and she worked her way all the way up." No, nepotism is nepotism. She would have not got that internship if her daddy, her rich daddy that got a lot of connections, that's well connected and play in high places, she wouldn't have got that had her daddy not made that phone call. And everybody else don't got a daddy to make that phone call for them, right? I'm not saying Bronny James in the NBA isn't nepotism. I'm not saying it isn't, because it is, right? But I ain't mad at it, because people like Michelle Beadle use it all the time to get a leg up in society. And then they get into the real world and they make up these fictitious stories about I grinded and I got it out the mud, and they be forgetting that we got receipts on what happened with how you got into your position. Yeah, she might have done well at the internship, but she don't get into the internship at all without her rich daddy. Me, you, and whoever else is watching, we probably put our application in for an internship with the Spurs, wishing and hoping and praying we didn't got a college degree, finish school. She ain't even finished school, right? She doing all these little odd jobs, and her rich daddy pulled them strings to get her up through the door. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'll be talking about. A lot of non-black people, they always talk down on nepotism at every turn, but then they use it to get a leg up. And once they get that leg up, they scoff at people who are other people. They scoff at black folks, especially who use it. They scoff and turn their nose like, how dare you use nepotism? You didn't earn it the right way. You didn't earn it. You didn't earn it. Michelle Beadle, did you earn your opportunity to be an internship, to be an intern with the San Antonio Spurs? You might have worked well when you got up in there, but did you earn the opportunity to become an intern for them? No. Your daddy made the call. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got her an internship she wasn't qualified for in the first place. So you see what I'm saying? They use it so much. They they be forgetting that we can pull up this stuff and know you got a leg up because your daddy got you in the door. They use it so much, they be forgetting that they use it. And then lo and behold, let a black person use it. Not all hell break loose. And I know some of y'all finna come on here, well, her point still stands. Well, she got to look in the mirror too. She should have said it was so ridiculous for my daddy to go make them phone calls to give me an internship with the Spurs. I should have earned it the right way, like a lot of other young black folks got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of other folks got to earn it that don't got no rich daddy to call. She should be looking in the mirror. So if she can say it was so ridiculous for this to happen, but y'all, I got to remind y'all, it was ridiculous for my daddy to make that phone call for me when I was in them bars, serving them brothers that Miller Genuine drafts. When I was up in them bars, you know what I'm saying? And I left school. It was ridiculous for my daddy to put me in that position. My daddy should have stayed out of it. If she think LeBron James Sr. should have stayed out of LeBron James Jr. getting into the NBA. Because we can call that out. But again, you see how hypocritical they be? You see how hypocritical privileged people like Michelle Beadle get into high positions. And she's privileged because her daddy's rich. Her daddy got strings. Her daddy can pull strings for her, right? He can pull strings for her, right? But privileged people like Michelle Beadle, they get into their careers and get into certain places and forget where they came from and forget how things started for them. You see what I'm saying? I know I said this on my live stream, but some of y'all didn't get on the live, so I'm going to reiterate it, you know? But this is what be going on out here. So all of y'all riding out with Michelle Beadle, tell the truth, and Mad Dog from the TV show, Mad Dog. Mad Dog ain't nothing but Skip Bayless wannabe. You hear me? He's not as good as Skip at all. He's not as good as Skip. So, and I bet you Mad Dog did got him a leg up somewhere too, probably. You know? But anyway, like I told y'all, and y'all black folks coming on here, man, it's not fair. Man, shut up. Because it ain't fair for Michelle Beadle to get her daddy to pull strings for her either, and he did it.